it once more. Is Bafana Bafana gear up to take on Ghana this Thursday? Banele, nation divided or
I'm laughing
united?
at the fact that you're saying the nation will be united. I mean, the nation
should be.
The nation is never ever united.
But
when
it
should be. Should be definitely, but it's never ever the case. I mean, whenever a national team is called up or it's playing, I mean, Chiefs fans will complain that some of their favorite
Chiefs fans out.
No, just make an example. Some of their favorite players, I mean, Pirates fans will complain. Why are this? Sundowns fans. It's always like that. I mean, even in Europe, you'd see fans complaining that players from their favorite teams are not being selected ahead of some of the players. So it's always the case, and that's what causes the division in most cases.
Sounds like you're happy with the team.
I wouldn't say I'm unhappy, but I mean there are some decisions that were questioned, which I understood why Mulefenseki did. Like, for example, the selection yabo Kunin, the snapping yabo Ongobo and things like that. So
and the likes of Goss, who isn't playing and stuff.
Exactly. So those ones were understandable. At the same time, a lot of people did question them, and I understood why they questioned them as well. So it's a bit of which side are you on?
So you're not going to be, we've seen on social media and take out and stuff like that before the game even starts.
No, I'm not.
We still have the opportunity to make the AFCON.
Yeah,
are you still?
We can still even top the group, so I'm not going to say Nseki out as yet.
Do you think we'll top the group?
Well, we've got a fair chance of topping the group. I mean, if we beat Ghana and win against Sudan, which I believe that one we will win, or should I say we should win, I think we'll top the group. But yeah.
Speaking of Ghana, obviously they're going to be without Thomas Partey, the Ayew brothers, a lot of their foreign meaning outside of Africa. Their players won't be traveling to South Africa, of course, because South Africa.
Corona.
I don't need to explain that, but yeah, surely that's the advantage Bafana Bafana.
Definitely. I mean, it's a huge advantage, but we haven't won the game as yet. There's still a very big assignment that we still need to do. We still need to win a game on 90 minutes. And yeah, the players that are being called up with Ghana, they're still very, very good players. I mean, some of them can play for the top teams here in South Africa. And they can even compete with the players that we've called up. So yeah, I mean, the confidence from social media, especially people like you that have been saying banker. I think we still need to respect the players that are being called up and treat the game professionally. Then after the game we can start celebrating. But yeah, it's still early for celebrations.
No, I think the reason for my optimism is we look at, Zungu's obviously not going to be there, but Percy Tau, who I think he's got a point to prove for Brighton. I mean, he's obviously been starved of game time there. Coming back to his homeland now against
2 games, prove yourself.
With all due respect, it's not the greatest Ghana team. We know the players they're missing as well. So surely now would be the time for 3 points.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with the Percy Tau, we know that Brighton have just made it clear.
Better than all of Ghana's players, by the way.
Most of the players. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we know that Brighton will not be using him. I mean, he's on the bench, so you might as well give him minutes and say, okay, go represent your country, which is a very good thing. So yeah, I mean, the English football, we know how it is, very, very tough. You can't just come in there and crack the nut and hit the ground running like that. Sometimes you'll need maybe 6 months or a few months to adapt. Exactly. I mean, look at players like Timo Werner. They were high signings flying in the Bundesliga, but they're struggling in the EPL. And I mean, it's not called the toughest league in the world for nothing, So yeah, Percy Tau is still undergoing that adapting phase and struggling a bit. But yeah, maybe next season he'll be a better player. But I'm thankful that they released him so he can represent Bafana Bafana, especially in these 2 must-win games.
I think the whole world, in fact not the whole world, but anyone who follows me on social media knows where I stand and how I view this fixture. Do you think Bafana Bafana can beat Ghana?
I think so. I think.
Do you think we will? Not that we can.
Okay, I wouldn't say we will.
Prediction, that's all I'm asking.
I'd go for Bafana Bafana. I mean, this is a huge advantage. Without Ghana's star players, I mean, that's a big miss. It just neutralized everything. Plus, we're playing at home. Even with their star players, it was still a big chance for Bafana playing at home. But yeah, now it's even bigger chance. So I think, yeah, we should be winning the game. But I'm not going to be
as comfortable as
I won't be confident as you are.
Well, that's what Banele, and I think don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content. Banele, until next week.
Sharp.
Cheers. For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only R10 at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agent.